Thurgood Marshall School of Law means being a part of something far bigger than myself. At Thurgood Marshall School of Law, we pride ourselves in educating and teaching, and that has a phenomenal role in the world economy and in our local economies. For example, we know that a person who gets a high school diploma, when compared with a person who gets a college degree, is going to, over the lifetime of their earnings, see that the college degree holder will make 73% more in income. Compare that to students who will graduate from Thurgood Marshall School of Law, because they're going to earn 200 to 300% more than the person who has a high school diploma. That means they have greater buying power, probably more production power. They're going to invest more, and that has a significant effect on local, state, national, and world economies. So why do I give to Thurgood Marshall School of Law? I give because Thurgood Marshall is a great institution, and I want to put my money where my mouth is.
I came to understand very early, I guess in life, especially as far as higher education is concerned, is that most good universities, and definitely all excellent universities, don't survive just on tuition and fees they receive from students, and don't survive on tuition and fees and appropriations they receive from the state if they're a public institution. Most great universities become great because their alumni and friends provide additional income that's so necessary to produce the kind of academic programs that's going to make them not just good, but make them excellent. So I understand that if Texas Southern University Thurgood Marshall School of Law is going to be an excellent law school, it's going to require support from all of its graduates and all of its friends in order to get us to where we want to be. Why do I give to Thurgood Marshall? The reason I give to Thurgood Marshall is that I realize that a great deal of where I am today is attributed to what I learned when I was a law student at Thurgood Marshall. And I think if I am going to repay the university and repay the law school for what it has done to me, then I have to give back. I don't think it's even an issue. I think it ought to be a responsibility of every graduate of the law school to give back to the law school, because every graduate of the law school who has a shingle hanging in his or her office owe a great deal of debt to this university and to this law school, and therefore they should be obligated to give back.
I support the law school because of things I remembered when I was a student at the law school. I was married, I had 2 children, we had lost about half of my income to attend school, but we still had to live on a tight budget, and things were kind of hard. But I had friends in my class who would tell me that they didn't even have money for food, and I would feel so bad for them, and I really couldn't help them at the time because I had my own family to take care of. So once I was able to support the school, I felt it was very necessary that I should help the school to keep the burden from being so much on the school to provide finances for the students. And I wanted to make sure that I did my little part to help so students not go hungry while they're studying to become attorneys. And why is it important that I give to the law school? My views changed then and goes from admissions requirements for the LSAT as well as undergraduate GPAs. And the LSAT scores are much higher now at other universities, and they're higher than what the average minority student makes. So if our minority students are cut off from the major universities because of those low LSAT scores, who else is going to educate them? I think the burden falls on us, and I think it's important for us to support the school to keep it going.
First of all, I've been here for 35 years, and my life has revolved around this law school. I'm committed to the purpose of this law school and of this institution, and it needs my support, and it deserves my support. Particularly, it has to do with the mission of this university and this law school, which is to provide equal opportunity, to equalize opportunities in this society, which are not available for everyone. Many of the students that come to this law school would have a difficult time getting into other law schools. And so we're providing opportunities for students to enter into this profession, to equalize opportunities in the United States. And that's the mission of the institution. I support that mission. To me, it's what a democratic society is all about. And I had the good fortune to go to an Ivy League school. And the school I went to is just loaded with money. I can provide scholarships to students covering their full scholarship. This institution doesn't have that kind of money. And therefore, despite the fact that I got a wonderful education at the university and the law school that I went to, I contribute more money to Texas Southern and to Thurgood Marshall because this institution needs the money more than where I went to law school in order to equalize opportunities in this society.
Why do I give to the law school? All you have to do is you look at the diversity of the students that we have here, and you would know that but for this law school, those students would not be in the legal profession. That's why this school needs to be here. There's a need out in the community for a diverse group of lawyers. And if you don't provide the education that we provide here, and you leave it up to the main schools, that certainly would not exist. That's why I give to this law school.
I give essentially to give back, but most importantly though, I give to help create a robust academic program at the law school. As you know, the mission of the law school is to serve the underserved. To accomplish this mission, however, we need to create a dynamic academic curriculum. We need to recruit qualified faculty, and we need to recruit a diverse student body. To accomplish each and every one of these initiatives requires money, requires time, requires talent. So what do I give? I give to help support the mission of this law school so we can create a first-class institution that is the destination of every minority student that desires to go to law school. And I'm going to put my money where my mouth is by writing a check to support this institution, and I'm going to ask and challenge every alumni out there to do likewise.
It's important to support the Thurgood Marshall School of Law because it is the most diverse law school in the country. Further, beyond providing simply legal education, the law school has taken a vested interest in the surrounding community and provides a number of services that the community has come to rely on. For example, the provision of direct legal services through our legal clinics and our Earl Carl Institute for Legal and Social Policy. Both programs provide legal services that are important to the community. I support Thurgood Marshall School of Law, first because it's my alma mater, and second because it's important to the community that we live in. I challenge you to support Thurgood as well.
It is important to give to Thurgood Marshall, Texas Southern University, because we are a law school of opportunity. And as a law school of opportunity, we must have resources to make our school more attractive to students. And we can do that by providing them with financial support, such as scholarship to the most deserving students, primarily when we consider their academic achievement and likelihood of academic success. We can reward that through scholarship. On the other hand, there are students through no fault of their own who may find themselves to be economically disadvantaged, and they can achieve law school success will do it more comfortably if they have academic support and academic scholarships. I believe that giving to the law school is important because it will help us achieve that goal. I give because I believe in Thurgood Marshall, Texas Southern University, and its goal to make education, particularly legal education, more accessible to students and help us achieve our goal of diversity, particularly social and academic diversity in the legal profession. I'm encouraging you to give as well to help Thurgood Marshall, Texas Southern University achieve its goal of making the legal profession more diverse.
Good morning. I've been asked to talk a little bit about the annual giving fund and the faculty staff giving here at the law school. I welcome that opportunity. We're working on a number of projects right now that require funding and require the support of all of us in terms of both our diversity and improving our student admissions criteria, as well as our academic support and assessment programs that we're trying to highlight and take leadership roles in, not only here in Texas, but nationally. To do that, one of the things we need to figure out is how to have more funding for things such as student scholarships and to try and create an endowed student scholarship fund. To do that, we need your support, the support of alums, and the support of outside constituencies. And we need to work in a coordinated fashion on all of those people, including inside our law school. So we hope that this year you will give and give towards a gift that will make a difference. And we look forward to joining our gifts together in these projects. Thank you.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Thank you.